Yes, I was wondering, Minister, if you'd mind expanding on the sport and recreation part that you were talking about and the timeline, or what you're planning to provide and the timeline. Please.
Sure. Okay. We're looking at a range of different models. We're undertaking a needs analysis at the moment. The key thing that's coming through there is a desire for a 50-metre swimming pool, but then there have been approaches from a couple of other sports such as water polo, for example, who would like the flexibility of having a 25-metre that's deep to enable, yes, to enable different sorts of water sports to play. So the initial advice I've had from sport and recreation is that the site is large enough to accommodate a 50-metre and a 25-metre, but that would starts to get tight in terms of the range of other services that you might want to provide. And the difficulty is that swimming pools in and of themselves in the 21st century don't make any money, that you need the associated...
They never have.
Indeed, but it's particularly the case now that you need the associated services like a gym.
All the bells and whistles.
Yes, all the bells and whistles. And so the best example I can give you of what we're looking at is to say, have a look at what's on offer at size at indoor. They may not necessarily be exactly the same on the same footprint. You can look at some differences, and that's what the needs assessment is. That's what the questions they're asking. But they're the sorts of things that we'd like to see. Time frame wise, it depends a little bit on the delivery model. In the Size Act was a joint venture. The government put forward some money, and then the commercial operator also provided capital, and then it's then operated by a commercial operator. If it has to be entirely budget funded from the ACT government, then it's competing with a range of other projects and other projects in Gungahlin. One of my portfolios that would come forward from the sport and rec portfolio, but there are, as you would be aware, a range of other things that have to be prioritised in any ACT government budget. If we went to a slightly different delivery model, then that means that we could bring it forward. Realistically, we're talking a few years away before you're going to see a facility built. But again, the work to ascertain the needs and get the planning right is happening right now. And then we'll get on with, once I've got that, and I know, and can go out and to consult with people and say, well, this is what we're proposing, what do you think? This is what we know we can fit on the site. And we get the tick from the community that that's what they want, then we'll go and get the delivery model right, and we're off and running.
Janet and I did a master planning workshop for the leisure centre and in closed oval on Monday evening.
You've had it.
We've attended one. One of them.
Yeah, the same people that kicked off the master planning of the whole precinct and then handed it over to the education department to proceed to college plans and bring in the full-on architects and the like, and now doing the master planning for the leisure centre itself and the oval to sort of get a bit more fine-grained in what will fit in and the like there.
Do you know about the oval?
No, I don't actually.
This dark green bit, dark green circle, sort of a Manica oval kind of thing at the bottom end there.
Flip it over to the other side.
So,
yeah, it's got there. So this is where the Gungahlin College would be. Yeah, it's that whole area there.
Yes, it's a whole area. If you turn it out to the other side, you've got the new...
Oh, that's the new one.
Yes, that's the...
Yeah, so those valuators perfect.
So the light green, light blue and yellow is the whole college precinct, and then the oval will be enclosed.
With the leisure centre, the swimming pool and a theatre and the town library. Will be all the...
in the circle bit or the...
No, that's
bit's
an enclosed oval. That's an enclosed oval.
The leisure centre would be predominantly where on that map is shown yellow. And you can have a look at the, well,
yes.
Yeah, I had a look at it and I saw
those plans
5 options
there.
being considered.
So there'd be a bit of multi-use like in the theatre and some of the gymnasium type facilities, and then the leisure centre would be free freestanding. You brought up SISAC, so I'll say, as a former SISAC customer, I really hope that you maintain all ownership of what happens in Gungahlin and just contracting managers, because
Well, that's a model we use elsewhere in the city, so there are different options available.
because then you can get rid of them with someone else, and if they don't clean the floors and they don't respond to clients and they don't run the centre. When we first raised it, well not first raised, but when we raised the issue of the 50-minute pool meeting back in April, Simon was saying at the time that, because we were saying what is critical mass, because that was something that had been thrown back at us over 3 or 4 years. He said that you really need a population of 100,000 people before you can build a 50-minute pool complex. Where I was in Russell, we had 350-minute pools for a bit over 100,000 people. Now we have a community service obligation. Every year we fork out about $400,000 to make the dollars stack up for those pools, but that was part of what we collected rates for. So I think it's probably unrealistic with the SISAC not too far away to think that you can set it up as another freestanding full commercial enterprise.
That's what the assessment is looking at. There's no shortage of people interested in operating such a facility. The question is what other things go with it to make it economically viable. And that's the discussion we're having. And once that's sorted, you can then get on with the delivery of the project.
Because one of the things that came out of the workshop on Monday night was that if people don't go to SISAC, they might not be aware that there were indoor courts there, and they ran it as team sports, but those sorts of team sports run through that sort of model were very expensive for team members to participate in. So it was slow and it didn't stack up, and they've now shut it down, and they have an enormous gym, which is great if you go to the gym. But there's no court sports. For court sports groups to actually have a facility that they can operate in with some level of guarantee, there needs to be community ownership of those courts, because they're not going to stack up as commercial enterprises, was the feedback we were getting from the sports groups at the workshop.
Well, we'll consider that. Not in a position tonight to say that the government is going to fund the ongoing operation, but such a facility, we need to do the assessment. Clearly, our preference would be that the facility is commercially viable.
With the CSA.
Yeah. And that's the question is what level is that, and what other services are provided as part of the overall precinct, and what relationship it has with the college, and there are a range of different things that we're looking at.
Because that whole college precinct is going to have to come together in fairly close time frame.
Yeah, but it can't be years.
We can't be waiting until we've got 100,000 people in Gungahlin before
And there's a pretty clear signal from what we've announced and what we've said that is not the trigger for it.
Thank you.
I know I could persist in this we could persist in this conversation for some time, but I'd just like to say that there was sort of sport concern when the Belconnen pool was built. I refuse to call it SISAC because it's not an international pool. When the Belconnen pool was built, and the interesting thing is, having been a pool person interested in pools for many moons, the people saw that pool doubled its projected people going through the door in 6 months what they thought they would get in 12 months. People, when they have a pool, will patronise it. And I'll let it rest.
I mean, look, I take that point. In the last budget, there was additional money to restore some of the other pools.
Yeah, so there should be.
As there should have been, and this is another area of interest for me, and a process that we're pursuing to upgrade